Avast, ye scurvy dogs, and set sail for Stasis Pod, the Robots in Disguise podcast. I be Rob.
I be Jen.
I am David, and we are the Pirates of Dark Water.
Our flag means podcast.
Yes.
So are we going to be doing a Cornwall accent for the rest of this episode? Is it Cornwall or
Cornish accent? Yeah, because that's
Cornish.
The guy who played Long John Silver in that 50s movie had that accent. And that just became the pirate accent.
It's just the pirate accent now. That's just how it is.
Because it's weird and foreign.
Or perhaps we could be using my somewhat subdued German accent.
Oh.
I will just be sounding like Werner Herzog for the remainder of the episode.
Werner Herzog is a fun accent to do, and you will talk about the little penguins wandering off into the ice to die in silence because they have depression and no, I will stay in Werner Herzog too long.
Relatable penguins.
You must never listen to this episode.
Wait, did I actually see that?
I would like to see the baby.
Yes, delightful.
This week we are getting totally Christian with Pretzel Logic.
Oh, yeah.
And let me tell you, these pretzels are making me thirsty.
Yeah, this is an odd episode.
This is a very odd episode, but it's a good episode.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's one of the few episodes I really remembered of this show.
I mean, it's very distinctive in... Yeah, since we don't get a lot of non-essential humans on this show.
No.
Not that, show up for more than 5 minutes to be part of, Thunderhoof's weird cryptid cult, or...
Yeah.
Because we haven't seen the football buddies lately.
We have not. We definitely haven't seen them this half season. I think maybe we're going to see them next season.
Okay.
So
I don't think we really saw them much last season.
Yeah.
No.
So yeah, this first aired September 4th, 2016, and written by Will Friedle.
That name seems familiar.
Best known as the voice of Bumblebee.
Oh, yes.
That's cool.
He was also, he was on Boy Meets World and Batman Beyond and that new-ish Thundercats. I say new-ish, it was 10 years ago. He was Lion-O.
Oh, I don't know. I mostly just remember him, other than this show, from Batman Beyond.
Terry, get out of there. I believe this might be his first writing credit.
Possible.
Aww.
Oh,
he just had an idea for an episode, and they were like, well, go for it, buddy.
Oh, surprisingly, it is not. He wrote 2 episodes of Thundercats.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
1 episode of Girl Meets World, which was the sequel series to Boy Meets World that he was on.
Oh, that's cool.
2 episodes of Teen Titans Go.
Oh.
And then he will also write another episode of Robots in Disguise.
Nice.
So, good for you, Will Friedle, picking up 2 checks from this one.
Yeah. And he's not even in this one much.
No,
he's it's like when Gillian Anderson directs an episode of X-Files and then Scully's not really in it that much.
Well, directing is different, but writing, it's actually really cool that he made Bumblebee such a minor footnote in his episode. It's a Grimlock episode.
Yes. Yeah.
Good for him.
So we open and everybody's in a Zoom meeting.
Yes. Strong arm, you're on mute.
Grimlock, you left the cat filter on.
What? Where's the cat?
His worst nightmare.
Oh, wow, yeah. If this was written now, there would be a lot more gags in the Zoom meeting part.
So, everybody's sort of scattered around the world looking for artifacts, and or the scavengers, and Grimlock is apparently on his own somewhere in ambiguously Central Europe.
Yeah,
I guess for those who have played World of Warcraft, this place has some very serious Alterac Valley vibes.
I was thinking Bavaria.
I was just thinking Alterac Valley.
Yeah, I'm guessing it's like, we're talking like Germany or Austria or something with...
I don't understand real locations.
Sorry, well, I was thinking Bavaria because pretzel.
Yes.
That's a good point. But yeah, Bumblebee mentions how they need to find, like, all the locations that there have been Cybertronian activity and strong services. Haven't there been hundreds of those, sir? Like, that's what I was thinking, was like, Cybertronians could not leave this planet alone.
Yes.
They've got a lot of places to look.
But of course, a bunch of them have got multiple things to do, but Grimlock, he's just got this one thing, because as Bumblebee very charitably says, Grimlock, you've really been blowing it lately.
It's being so hard on Grimlock in this episode.
And then he gets so mad that he punches a hole through this castle wall, and then that creates an avalanche. Yeah. And that unearths a cave with a spooky glow inside it.
Yes, spooky purple glow.
Yes. And it also alerts apparently the only inhabitant of this monastery, Brother Gunter.
Well, the only one who ever sees
so
it.
I'm going to present a theory here. Mm-hmm. My theory is
all the other monks.
No. My theory is that he's a ghost.
If Grimlock was the only one that saw him, yes, I would go with that idea, but I don't think so. But he is sort of very...
No, I'm convinced that he's a ghost.
Quietly haunting this deserted castle.
Quietly haunting it and making pretzels, apparently.
Yes. That's what I want to do with my life when I die.
I mean, I absolutely feel like pretzels now, unfortunately.
Haunt a castle and make pretzels.
Oh, yeah, now I want to... Oh, shoot, I think I got pretzels in the freezer. Or I could try to make them from scratch, but it would be more complicated.
I have a tortoise shell on my shoulder.
Anyway, he's voiced by Danny Jacobs, who is maybe most prominently King Julian in that Penguins of Madagascar.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
I do not believe he's actually German, but this accent's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's vaguely Eastern European enough that it's like, it could be German.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say it's more specifically German than like a Bela Lugosi kind of accent.
Oh, yeah. Well, Bella's Romanian, right?
Hungarian. You must be double jointed, and you must be Hungarian.
Oh, yeah.
Just, Central European. Vaguely Central European.
And remember, I'm a 1/8 Transylvanian.
Yes.
So he goes inside, and Brother Gunter, very undisturbed by the fact that he's just met a giant robot dinosaur.
Yeah, he's pretty chill with it.
Initially, I thought we were going to do a thing where he's blind.
Yeah.
But that does not appear to be the case, and also they'd be ripping that off from gargoyles.
Oh. Yeah. It was not going to be one of those. That is definitely a trope.
Yes. Well, because it's a trope because Frankenstein.
But also, I think you'd have trouble, even if you were blind, not noticing that your new friend is 20 feet tall and made of metal.
Yeah.
Yes.
And a robot.
Yeah.
The clanking when he walks might be a giveaway.
I mean, Helen Keller could probably tell you that he was a robot.
Yes.
Anyway, so he sort of explains problems to this monk, and he's like, well, you must learn patience, and you must learn patience by making pretzels.
Grimlock. But I want to learn patience right now.
Patience quickly.
That is a fantastic line.
It's so good.
And meanwhile, ahoy, mateys!
Yarr!
As it is now time for the Decepticon of this here episode, and that is Thermidor.
Yay!
Who is a reuse of the Bisque model with a new head, and with Jim Cummings doing an extremely pirate voice.
Yep. So lightly over the top.
Just imagine Jim Cummings doing an over-the-top pirate voice, and there you go. You're there.
I mean, he must have played a pirate before in something.
Probably in like a dozen different Disney things.
Was he in Pirates of Dark Water?
Ooh, I want to say yes. I mean, I guess he plays Pete. I feel that Pete has been a pirate at some point. Like Goofy's enemy, Pete.
Didn't he start out as a pirate?
Oh.
Wasn't he in, like, one of the Mickey cartoons originally?
Like Steamboat Willie? I don't think Steamboat Willie. I mean, I don't think you have steamboats and pirates at the same time.
Maybe. I don't know.
He did so much, like, Darkwing Duck stuff that the voice definitely feels like a pirate-themed Darkwing Duck villain or something.
Oh my god, he's got so much. His IMDb page is enormous. It's like he's Frank Welker or something.
Yeah.
It's the next best thing.
All the way down to Pirates of Dark Water.
Oh, yeah, I went straight to Pirates of Dark Water, and I'm not seeing him. Oh, Conk was Tim Curry? I forgot that. The littlest guy was Tim Curry.
Oh, I've never seen a second of Pirates of Dark Water.
Well, I guess we're putting that on the list.
Oh, according to this, he played 3 characters on Pirates of Dark Water.
Oh, well, I guess he was...
Ios, Jargus, and Scorian.
Did I scroll too fast? Oh, he wasn't... He was Hector Elizondo originally and later Jim Cummings. Okay, that's what threw me off. I was remembering.
So are those guys pirates? Was everyone on that show a pirate?
Yes. Everyone's a pirate. Everything happens on the ocean.
Speaking of things that I only watched because they were on Cartoon Network in the early 90s, Pirates of Dark Water. Also, the Hanna-Barbera Godzilla cartoon.
Oh, and he was also Don Carnage on...
Don Carnage!
There we go.
Oh, Carnage. And he was like an air pirate.
Yeah, it was more like a Spanish pirate, I guess. But yeah, that's piratey talk.
This is a less flamboyant Don Carnage.
Yes. I mean, he's just doing like your very standard, but very good pirate voice.
Yes.
And he, again, part of the minicon, in this case, it is Tricerashot, who is a Triceratops who turns into a gun, and is, of course, voiced by Cousin Oliver himself, Robbie Wrist.
Yes!
And
he's returned!
Yes. Moving us inexorably closer to the day when Jen makes us do an episode of Kid Video.
Oh, my birthday's in September.
Okay.
Ooh.
To hook you up with some music from my record that I bought from Israel.
So stay tuned. We will be going from your video to your radio. Or is it from your radio to your video?
It's video to radio.
Okay, then.
It's video to radio. You would think it would be in the other direction, honestly, but...
Yes.
Kid Video killed the Kid Radio star.
Also, he is an adorable tiny dinosaur. He's just this adorable little Triceratops. Like, not even like an anthropomorphized Triceratops. He's just a little Triceratops. And I love him.
He's also very sort of ill-tempered.
Yeah, he's cranky.
Yeah, he's a little cranky.
So he heads into this cave, and meanwhile, Bumblebee radios in, tries to find out what's going on with Grimlock, and, Grimlock's busy, because he's making pretzels with Brother Gunter, to which Bumblebee has no idea what he's talking about.
Yeah, wait, when did this turn into a cooking anime?
Right now.
And, turns out he's real bad at making pretzels.
Well, to be fair, he has giant claws, so...
Well, I think he's trying to make giant pretzels. That doesn't explain how one of his set caught on fire.
But he wants to learn patience right now.
He doesn't even have, fire breath, like a Dinobot or anything. He just somehow spontaneously set this on fire.
Well, admittedly, they're in a closed space, and enough flour dust in a contained environment and a spark could start a fire.
That's a good point. Flour dust is extremely flammable.
This is true. And, Gunter's trying to tell him, my first pretzel was not perfect, my second pretzel was not perfect, my 100th pretzel was not perfect. I think this guy might have night crawlers somewhere in his attic.
I I did think about how there was, like, the only time that Nightcrawler showed up in the 90s cartoon, he was a priest. Like, in some random place. And so it did kind of remind me of this. He
was, like, hiding in some...
like a monastery?
Like a monastery or something. I think, like, the monks were taking care of him and keeping it secret. But and that episode also, like, weirdly... this episode does not really get into Christianity, but...
Not really.
Yeah.
There's no crosses in it, but we have a monk with a tonsure-shaved head, which apparently was outlawed by the Pope in 1972.
Was it outlawed, or did they just stop making them do it?
Well, no, there was a papal order that monks aren't supposed to do that unless you get some special dispensation to do it anyway. So most monks stopped doing that, except for in some weird locations.
Which, again, he's a ghost.
Or, I mean, he's apparently the only one here. Who's going to tell him to get his hair cut?
Yeah. Or stop cutting his hair.
Alternately, he just has real weird male pattern baldness.
Yeah. Maybe that's it.
Are we sure he's even a monk? Maybe he's just left... Like, when they were filming The Name of the Rose, they hired a lot of actors, shaved their heads, and when everybody left after the movie was done, he just stayed there. And started making pretzels.
I am really hoping that the Christian Slater comes back one day.
It's better that maybe Ron Perlman will come visit.
I would also accept the F. Murray Abraham.
Yes.
Oh, isn't F. Murray Abraham?
Khonshu.
Despite being a good actor, isn't he an asshole?
Is he? I mean, he always plays jerks. I don't know if he's actually one in person.
I think at least he was supposed to be an asshole on the filming of Name of the Rose.
Oh, okay.
Like he just won an award, or he lost an award or some shit right before that. And he was full of himself.
That was, I think, right after he won the Oscar for Amadeus.
Okay, maybe that's why.
And they say
he had a puffed ego right there.
And they say it's sort
Sean Connery was there.
Yeah, they say that it's sort of the curse of F. Murray Abraham. It's sort of the archetypal guy who like won the Best Supporting Actor Oscar, and he's done fine. But there aren't a lot of F. Murray Abraham, or there aren't a lot of movies that star F. Murray Abraham.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, although, hey, he was, I liked him a lot as Khonshu on Moon Knight.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, he's great as that.
Khonshu. So good.
Well, okay, so maybe he was just an asshole on the set of one movie.
This is possible.
A long time ago.
And it just happens to be one of the movies I've seen and have a DVD of and listen to the commentary track.
It's that and Star Trek Insurrection, right?
I've seen that movie. I don't have a DVD of that.
He's the king of the evil facelift aliens.
Yeah, the Malchinians.
Oh my goodness, little girl. Falling off the
Anyway, where were we?
Okay, so he's making pretzels, and meanwhile, stuff is going in the catacombs, which, catacombs of a monastery, I usually assume it's ghosts, or possibly the blind dead. But
or
no,
the skeletons are getting uppity.
Yeah, instead, no, robot pirate lobster.
Oh wait, I guess the blind dead, are the blind dead zombies or skeletons?
Also, at one point he mentions the Sargassoid Sea.
Yes, the Sargassoid Sea. And also he says, like, Tricerashot is trying to sort of call the shots here, and he's like, "Aye, for this mission, I be the captain and ye be the mate."
I know in some other Transformers there's been a reference to something that was the Sargasso but spelled different.
That feels like something they mentioned in, like, Season 3 of Generation 1.
Yeah, maybe. That does have some big Season 3 energy.
Mm-hmm. And, of course, I'm also thinking about Venture Brothers episode where they're in the Sargasso Sea,
yes!
Also with a fake pirate.
I love that one.
Ooh,
so good.
I need to rewatch some Venture Brothers. I forgot that one.
Stuck in here with nothing to eat but sargassum, which, in case you tried it, never tastes like anything but hot sargassum. And that is basically the voice that Cummings is doing here.
Yes.
The Ground Control to Major Tom episode. Okay.
Yes.
Okie dokie.
Oh,
and
that,
I really like
opening. Oh my god. Just the first time I watched that, I realized what they were doing.
I think I'm cracking out the DVDs later.
I really like that this episode has a villainous pirate, previous episode villainous cowboy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hopefully the next one will have, I don't know, like a ninja.
I was thinking samurai, or a ninja.
Samurai. Well, I guess we've already got a good samurai.
Yeah, but that just means the whole episode is about them.
Ninja. Yeah.
Yeah, have a ninja.
Or, what other cliche?
Well, I mean, I guess samurai versus ninja is like a classic rivalry, right?
Yeah. Well, it's almost as classic as gunfighter versus samurai, to a degree.
I mean, basically, it's the Autobots versus your Halloween costume, age 8.
Sorry, I'm taking pictures of this kitten on my laptop.
Yes.
She's just making herself comfy on the thing that I put to cover the keyboard so that they could walk on it without hitting all the keys.
Yeah, so apparently Thermidor, he's one of the scavengers, but he is specifically here because somehow Clawtrap won his ship from him.
Yeah, he is plotting a reverse mutiny here.
I mean, I guess it was like a Lando hand thing.
Okay, I knew he lost his ship, but I didn't. Okay, in a gambling match actually makes way more sense.
And of course, it is part of the classic crab-lobster rivalry.
Yes.
As has been spoken
Forever
of.
the enemies of the sea.
As has been spoken of in legend.
Yes.
But eventually everything becomes crab. Deliver unto crab the spaceship.
So he's going to take this artifact that is going to let him take back his ship. And, Grimlock busts in here, even though Gunter's told him that, the catacombs are unstable. And sure enough, the ceiling falls on them all.
Is the ceiling made of skulls? The ceiling should be made of skulls.
Sadly, no, we are not in France.
Aww.
Just stalactites? Mites? Fuck.
Stalactites are on top. Stalagmites are on the ground.
Ooh.
Or sorry, stalactites and stalagmites.
Oh, right, there's a difference. Damn you, Latin. Probably.
So Gunter does manage to drop a bookcase on him.
But that just slows Thermidor down a little bit.
And the Thermidor just straight up tells Tricerashot, listen, turn into a gun and I will shoot this monk. At one point he does get smacked, but then he sort of sails up into an attic, but there's a voiceover line, it is okay, I have fallen into the flower.
Yeah, Grimlock catches him and then throws him up into this attic loft, and yeah, off screen, Duke's going to be okay.
It would be one thing if we didn't see him for the rest of the episode. It'd be like, oh yeah, he definitely died there.
We evacuated the city.
Yes.
That was a big Dragon Ball dub one.
Yes.
They would let you know. They would reassure everyone that they had evacuated the city that was now being destroyed by Cell or whoever.
Well, no, when they got to the Cell Saga, they could not avoid it. That guy was sucking live people.
Yeah.
Dead.
Also,
but of course, nobody actually died. They were just sent to the next dimension.
Yes. I think by the time they got to the Cell stuff, they had kind of given up.
There's just piles of clothes.
It's really just the early stuff that they did the whole, Home for Infinite Losers thing. And by the time they only had to appeal to the Cartoon Network censors, they were okay.
I love the Home for Infinite Losers.
It's great, though.
Yes.
It's so great.
It's an exceptionally clever way to get around censorship.
It is.
Yeah.
And also I like that the demons in charge of it were Pterosaur and Scorponok.
Doing Hans and Franz.
Yeah, although the guy playing, the one guy just kind of sounds like Pterosaur, as he kind of always sounds like Pterosaur. Even when he's taunting Jesus on the cross.
What?
If God were truly your father, you'd call on him now to release you.
Yeah, there's this old animated Bible story thing, and it's got the Vancouver voice actors. And Doug Brown, I want to say?
No, Doug Brown was Scorponok.
Or is that Don Brown?
Don Brown is Scorponok.
Okay.
Man, this is sad.
Pterosaur is Doug something.
Yes.
Any group of Canadian men would include at least one man named Doug.
Yes. I am the kittens are taking all of my, mental sub-processes right now, so I cannot remember things. Doug Parker.
And Doug Parker, yes. And
there
Doug Parker plays a guy who is taunting Jesus on the cross, and he just sounds exactly like Pterosaur. It's amazing.
It sounds great, to be honest.
I think the sound clip is up on...
Is he Judas?
I don't know, because I don't think Judas... that'd be too obvious.
He'll be a Roman or something.
But yes, this is something that our friend David Willis had on VHS in the late 90s, early 2000s, and it just straight up was him doing his pterosaur voice taunting Jesus on the cross. It was pretty amazing. So he gets this artifact. It's an energy gauntlet that gives him a big purple. And I like that it's not a fist; it's just a big lobster claw.
Yeah.
Yes. And
because I guess it molds itself to your fist.
Well, I think doesn't he refer to it as a claw?
I guess that's just because that's what he calls his hands. They're claws.
I guess it would be irrelevant because if he's giving it to a crab, then he's going to have a claw too. So it's going to be a claw regardless. But
or he could just call him the clamps.
It is really cool that it's just a giant energy claw, though.
Clamp this, clamp that, but a clamp. I love clamps. Greasing up my Hoosits. Alright, so the TB gets there. Tricerashot tries to do the controlling thing with Grimlock, but it doesn't work.
Yeah, and it doesn't completely not work, but it doesn't Grimlock is I could hear you talking in my head. So it's almost but not quite working. He's not completely immune.
Maybe this is another Dinobot thing.
Maybe it is, because I was definitely thinking that they should be buddies. Because
alternately,
dinosaurs.
Alternately, it's like that, the Girl Who Loved Power Glide, where he tries to, use a mind control device on her, but it doesn't work on her because she's too much of a dope.
Yeah. So let's go with the Dinobot theory for this. It's fun.
They should be dino friends.
Anyway, Thermidor books it with Tricerashot, and Bumblebee is, again, reminding Grimlock, I remind you, the name of the show is Robots in Disguise.
Yes, Bumblebee is Robots in Disguise, Grimlock. Robots in Disguise.
Yeah, because Gunter wanders out and it's oh, hello, fellow robots. What? Oh.
Yeah,
well, hello, you must be the robot friends of my robot friend.
Yes, Grimlock insists that, you can trust him, and Bumblebee's how can we be so sure that we can trust him? Cut to Gunter, illuminated by a beam of heavenly illumination as an angelic choir sings. And it's a little more meta than this show usually gets, a little goofier, but I got a big laugh out of it.
It's a good visual gag. It's yeah, okay, that'll do.
I'm still voting for him being a ghost. But yes,
and, after being thrown up, maybe he's dead now.
They're not going to go into the actual religion aspect of things, but yes.
Does this mean that in the Transformers universe, in addition to Primus, God also exists?
Maybe.
Well, again, we don't see any crosses. And we all know Jesus is just an allegory from Optimus Prime anyway.
I do really like Bumblebee's okay.
Which means this beam of light and the angelic choir are indeed diegetic.
Yeah.
And as they depart, Grimlock, Gunter gives one last piece of advice. Never think of the pretzels you have baked. Just think of the next one you plan to bake.
Yes. Wise. He's a wise man.
For an old Catholic monk, this guy very much has, the Tao of pretzel philosophy.
I mean, that you leave this guy alone in there with his pretzels. He kind of has just developed his own thing.
Yeah, he's just got his own take on everything. He's got his own worldview going on.
We probably should have excommunicated him years ago, but damn if those aren't good pretzels.
Can't argue with the pretzels.
And now I feel like a pretzel.
More tea.
So anyway, the Autobots are now on, he's driving down the mountain with hilariously Tricerashot just riding on him.
Yeah. It's cute when Mini-Cons do that.
Just standing on, he's just a car with a little dinosaur on top.
Yes. And of course he can't ground bridge him because the ground bridge on Clawtrap's ship is broken.
Oh yes, and the signal's breaking up. It's like, is he doing that on purpose? Is that a gag?
I mean, these two obviously aren't getting along too well, so
nope.
Entirely possible.
So we have a pretty cool car chase here.
Yes, but it raises a few questions, like why nobody transforms back into robot mode after they get run off the road in the car accidents.
I mean, I guess they hit something hard enough that maybe they're kind of winded.
Yeah, okay.
And also,
sure.
I mean, I guess once you've transformed and you transform back, you're already way too behind, so there's no point in trying to catch up to him.
No, yeah, but it's like the normally transform to robot mode and smack your hand on the ground that you lost or something.
Yeah. Because he takes a drift to crash into a pole and it's like, I am unharmed.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Sideswipe and Strong Arm, they've decided, they're not going to fight for once.
Oh god, the meta humor of this.
And then they end up slamming into each other and then decide, okay, well, maybe we should just go back to fighting. Yep. Go to the
I like how Sideswipe was like, does this mean we're growing up? But then no, they smack into each other. It's like, yeah, stay with what works.
This is a very funny episode.
Yes. Will Friedle writes a good episode.
He does.
Yeah.
So finally it is now B who's the only one there, but Clawtrap has Thermidor has beaten him to a ski lift. And he's all, oh hey, you gonna get me? Well look, I'm gonna slice this ski lift down.
I'm gonna endanger some humans.
Yep.
Good old-fashioned Decepticon antics, endangering the humans.
And apparently, we cut to commercial after this, and the sky looks different. So it's possible they've been there for hours, just standing around. It looks like it's sunset when they're, it's the magic hour.
It's Michael Bay. Michael Bay was involved. It's always sunset.
Well, it takes Grimlock a while to get down the mountain, quickly going slowly, or whatever he's saying about something.
Yeah, so B eventually just goes for him. He gets knocked out, and then Thermidor decides, well, he's gonna cut down this ski lift anyway. And Tricerashot, not so thrilled with this.
No.
And somebody else is watching them. That is Shadelock.
He looks like he reminds me for all the world of Grimlock, or not of Dinobot 2.
Yes.
Like Transmittal 2 Dinobot.
And apparently
he's got the eye thing. It's the eye thing.
Yeah, apparently he's a modified version of the Decepticon miners from Prime.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, he's Viacon-ish shaped.
Yes. And he is voiced by, we got a bit of a Robot in Disguise Volume 1 reunion, because this is Kirk Thornton, who was Dr. Onishi.
Uh-huh.
And he's also a guy who's in a ton of anime.
So much anime.
He was Gabumon on Digimon.
Also, as I recall, Dr. Onishi just spent, most of the series being kidnapped.
Yes. Well, I think he was, like, captured by Megatron, or by Megatron, and then he was in his captivity for most of the show.
Yes. Like, most of the series, which I guess is why Koji was, you know, in the custody of the Autobots versus having an actual human parent.
And apparently he, according to his wiki page, he got into voice acting through Tom Weiner, who also worked on Robots in Disguise. When he ran into him at the dry cleaners.
Oh, how do you break into voice acting? Meet the right people at the dry cleaners.
Well, as apparently they had both worked together at the Oregon Shakespeare Festival.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
Ah.
Do a Shakespeare festival.
Oh,
and then Shadelock is not one of the scavengers, though. He's working for somebody else who he talks to.
Who's that voice?
In a slightly familiar voice that is not revealed right now.
No, but we can tell you, it's Steve Bloom.
Dun dun dun!
So, you know, they have a big fight. Eventually Grimlock loses. He's knocked down by this gauntlet. Thermidor, and I have not mentioned yet that Thermidor, much like Bisk, also has a hilarious food-based name.
Well, yes, that's obvious.
I love that both of the lobsters have names that are just about eating lobsters.
Yeah. We were waiting for the third member of the trio, Seafood Louie, but it never happened.
Never showed up.
It's
if only there had been a Jim Sorensen, additional guidebook.
Oh, yeah, this is my cousin Bouillabaisse.
Yes. Poor lobsters.
But Tricerashot just gets in his way enough to trip him up. And then that gives Grimlock time to recover. And then he remembers his patience, and then he kind of twists Thermidor like a pretzel.
And he says, "You wanted to be a pretzel."
Yes.
Yes, he Dinobot judo flips him.
Yes.
After calling him a bad lobster.
The whole thing about how yes, he's a bad lobster. You want it to be a pretzel. Because the whole thing is that the dough wants to be a pretzel. The dough wants to be a pretzel. You want it to be a pretzel.
Ooh, now I'm thinking about lobster pretzels.
Ooh.
Oh.
That sounds fancy.
Yes, it is. I have had it. Do not recommend, actually.
Aww.
So is it like a pretzel with like lobster dust, or like it's like a soft pretzel with like lobster meat sort of baked into it?
No, it's like lobster meat just sort of spread on top of it.
Okay.
Well, the pretzel ended up overcooked, admittedly, but
I mean, I'm on a diet, so all disgusting foodstuffs sound delicious to me.
Yeah. Well, I should probably be on a diet, but no, I did. Or at least this lobster pretzel did not work out good.
I mean, that definitely sounds like something you like, some sort of like wacky stadium food.
Yeah.
It probably would have been better at a stadium, but no, I got it at my local grocery store. It was like,
like a Wegmans. This sounds like a Wegmans.
It is very much.
Thing.
It was exactly Wegmans, but I saw it for like a month. It's like they have lobster pretzels. One time I got it, not getting that again. Or maybe they just had bad lobster. Oh yeah, maybe the seafood was bad. I think I got sick after that.
Yeah, I'm gonna settle in with a lobster pretzel and overpriced beer, and I'm gonna watch the Orioles. Anyway, so the scavengers do get this ground bridge working. They yoink Thermidor and Tricerashot through, but they don't get the gauntlet.
Nope. It clatters to the ground.
Yes, and I like it. It's just claw traps, like claws reaching out and pulling him in.
Yes. Not even sticking his face through, just his arms through the portal.
Well, I mean, I guess that's how his, like, body sort of works.
Yeah. Again, I'm sure he probably still walks sideways the way that Clampdown did, even if he doesn't have the ridiculous googly eye.
I really do love, like, the weird diversity of Decepticon bodies on this. Like,
yes, it's so good.
Like, sometimes a guy's just a crab.
Mm-hmm.
There's that mini-con from the last episode who's just a bird.
Yes.
There's a mini-con in this episode who's just a Triceratops. Also Robbie Wrist.
Yes. And so, Grimlock, everybody's very impressed with Grimlock, and he's explaining how he learned patience from Gunter, and they should learn it as well.
Yeah. You guys.
And then it seems that Autobots are just generally real bad at learning how to make pretzels.
Apparently.
Bumblebee puts the dough on the counter and then drops the bowl of flour on top of it.
Yeah, which Grimlock also did.
Maybe I did that backwards.
It's weird that they both did it.
It turns out that people who don't eat are bad at cooking.
I guess that might be why.
They don't really understand the concept of food so much.
So yeah, that is the episode. I really like this one. It's it does move the plot along. It's got a fun villain, and the Grimlock and this monk are a really fun duo.
Yes.
Yeah.
And good jokes in this episode.
Yes.
I still hold to my assertion that he is a ghost. But apart from that, good episode. Very enjoyable. Lots of fun. Lots of good one-liners and jokes, and just pirate, and he's a lobster, and there was some crab, and there's good dino, and he's Robbie Wrist, and yeah, it was good. It's a good episode. Jim Cummings just doing Jim Cummings' pirate voice.
Yes.
It's just gotta be like on his demo reel at this point.
I mean, if you're Jim Cummings, do you even send in a demo reel, or is it just get me Jim Cummings?
That's, at this point, that's probably the case.
Yeah, Tigger, get me Tigger.
Yes.
He is a guy who is in absolutely everything.
So many things.
The guy could probably get by on, like, Disney work alone. I think he's in that new Rescue Rangers movie.
Yes.
Actually, yes. We discussed that in a previous episode. He is reprising the role of Monterey Jack.
Yes.
He's not reprising the role of Monterey Jack. Right. They got an actual Australian.
Yeah.
But he is somebody in it.
Is he Zipper,
I think he's,
maybe?
No, Zipper is definitely some stuff.
Dennis Haysbert, I think.
Yes.
From the Allstate commercials. And he was president on 24?
Sure.
He's like the guy that you get when maybe you don't have the budget for Idris Elba or Morgan Freeman, but you want that kind of voice.
Or specifically, he's the guy you get when Michael Clark Duncan has died.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because he took over his role in that second Sin City.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, I'm sure that one of the cameo characters in that Rescue Rangers movie is like a Jim Cummings character.
I know he was in there, as maybe one of the Darkwing Duck villains or something.
That would make sense.
Though also Darkwing Duck is in it at the end.
No.
There's way more of Ugly Sonic than I expected.
Sorry, voiced by Tim Robinson, am I remembering that correctly?
I think so, yeah.
It's incredible.
Oh my goodness, what's going on over there?
Any animal
kitten antics occurring.
Alright, so I believe that now brings us to David's Tokusatsu Corner.
Yes, this week on Gosei Sentai, Die Ranger, Farewell, Three Stooges.
I'm pretty sure, that at least at one point they were watching an old episode of Rescue Rangers and he was the villain in that episode. And probably also a bunch of other little side characters. Anyway.
Maybe like that evil gangster cat?
Yes, I think it was that evil gangster cat. Sorry.
Anyway, the comic relief, General Kamikaze, Telephone Teacher, and President Gravestone are back, messing around with the Blue Ranger while he's riding a bike, and challenge him to fights. They've been training in secret. Gravestone challenges the sumo and loses. The Telephone challenges him to, I guess, wrestling? She sets up a wrestling ring made out of telephone cords, because, they still had cords back then. In the 90s? 80s? Whatever. And she's cutie pink and manages to beat him in the wrestling match by throwing telephones at him and bouncing him into the exploding ring ropes. So she wins that. And then Kamikaze wants a third match and challenges him to a bike race. Well, motorcycle race. at 2 p.m. or whatever, and then the goons just, they leave the Stooges. And then the Blue Ranger's talking to the other Rangers like, oh, those idiots are back. Oh, sure, we'll help you with this race. And he's like, nah, I'm not going to go to it. Are you really? Are you? And the Pink Ranger's questioning him in the parking lot after they were eating. It's like, really? You're going to go? No, I'm not going to go. You're going to go on your own, aren't you? No. And then he goes on his own. And dresses up in like a white biker gang outfit with a long coat. You've seen Japanese biker gangs with long coats and gang outfit stuff, the greased up hair. So he's out there on a bike, and I forgot that the Rangers actually have bikes, and yet they're riding the bikes in the ending theme song every episode, but somehow I forgot, they have bikes because they haven't used them in the episode in like 30 episodes.
Are they like normal people bikes, or are they like Sentai bikes?
They're Sentai bikes. They got fancy animal faces on the front of them, of course. And they're color coordinated. Well, he rides there in a regular motorcycle that transforms into his Sentai bike, and then
now
when he gets knocked out, it transforms back.
I think they use those on the in the American version as well.
Yeah, probably.
Now I want to know more about these motorcycles in general, just because I happen, due to family connections, to know too much about motorcycles.
Oh yeah, well then you should watch more Kamen Rider. Where was it?
I should.
Anyway, of course he goes to start the race against Kamikaze Motorcycle, and bombs are placed on their bikes.
Don't blow up their bikes.
They have to race from where they are and get to the end of the race, of course, but in the process pick up 2 keys to unlock the bomb, and the third key, there's only one of them at the finish line, so one of you will blow up.
Dun dun dun.
So of course the other 2 goons are cheating by causing explosions and things. Eventually the Rangers show up to stop cheating in the race. As they're going to the end of the race, the Zydos, the idiot of the Gorma trio, Cenobites, shows up because he's apparently still in charge of these 3 idiots who were kicked out of the Gorma, but he's still in charge. Whatever, they're failures, but he's there, and he tells
they suck.
The other 2 stooges, it's like, no, the bomb is actually at the finish line. The bombs that are on the bikes, those are fake. Whoever gets to the finish line first blows up.
So whoever wins is the real loser.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, what
because
are you guys doing?
I know you idiots always fail, so I know he's going to lose this race. So the bomb is at the finish line because it's going to blow up the Ranger.
Oh no. That's clever.
And yet, Kamikaze finds this out and is like, fuck no, I want to win. I'm always losing. I have a chance to win. I'm actually winning. He smacks the Blue Ranger in the face, knocking him off his bike. And then he's shocked. Oh, my bike didn't blow up when I fell down. Oh, I forgot to mention. The original bombs are supposed to be, if you fall down or your bike stops, you die, because the bomb will go off. But then it doesn't go off. And the Blue Ranger's like, wait, what? Oh no! But Kamikaze's still winning! And driving to the finish line. And Zydos jumps in front of him to stop him from blowing up. And then the other 2 stooges show up to stop him from crossing the finish line. And he does. And they all blow up.
Oh.
End of episode. No, not actually end of episode, but that would have been a funny place to end it. But the Stooges have exploded. Zydos gets tossed aside, because he's at least a general, so he's stronger. But he also has, when they grow giant, they have this little bomb they throw down, and they grow big. So he grows big. So you have this guy in like leather Cenobite bondage gear fighting the giant robots. But the giant robots all combine and get on top of their giant turtle Zord that flies up in the sky, falls down, and flattens him. Literally, they have a 2D, cardboard cutout of him that's flat. that's under the turtle. And it just flaps away. I'll see you another day. It's such a stupid gag, but I love it. Anyway, like, as that happens, I think, okay, the episode's gonna end again. No, it hasn't. Blue Ranger's in his, we see another Ranger apartment. He's in his house, and he gets mail. Secret mail that, surprise, it's from the Three Stooges. They sent him a little package.
Surprise.
Like a little biker flag they wrote comments on it. And then they call him on the phone, because one of them is a telephone, so they can always call anywhere. And they're covered in bandages, and they're like, "No, we're going to retire this. We're going to turn over a new leaf," which I think they said last time too. Like, we're going to go off into the sunset because we're Team Rocket of this show, blasting off again. This episode is so wonderful and stupid. It's perfect.
So good and dumb.
I think it's the last of the Stooges episodes, maybe? Because they've been blown up like 4 times already.
Just keep putting them back together.
Yes, they cannot die. They're too stupid. So that was fun. 2 good episodes, 2 different shows in a row.
Good.
All right, so that is it for us for this week, but you can find us all over the internet. We're on Twitter, we're on Facebook, and we have a Patreon.
Yes, we are hosted on iaconunderground.net, where we have a Patreon set up to help with hosting and other expenses. That is at patreon.com/iaconunderground. For the month of June, in honor of one of my favorite things in the world, which is something that was previously unavailable for decades, suddenly becoming available again. We are watching one of the second season episodes of the Hanna-Barbera Godzilla cartoon with Godzuki.
Curse you, Godzuki.
It was definitely fun. I don't know if I'd want to watch the whole series, except in, like, it's not bingeable.
No, you'd go insane.
It's definitely a lot of fun to listen to us talking about big Inhumanoids energy, and I'm sure it was in reverse, but big Inhumanoids energy. For July, we will, and possibly August, we will be discussing at length Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. Now that will be digitally available. So for as little as $1 a month, you can listen to our Patreon specials. Also, I wanted to mention, related to things being online, but not our Patreon specifically, though that is at patreon.com/iaconunderground. The Pluto TV Transformers channel is now live. And as of, I would guess it was probably like live as of the day that we're recording this, because I have had it running in the background for the last couple hours we've been recording. There was an early episode of this Robots in Disguise, not the previous one. The one with, and now I'm blanking out on his name again, the one who's all the bugs.
Chop Shop.
Chop Shop. There was the episode with Chop Shop, and then after that was an early first season Cyberverse couple of episodes. And now they have moved on to the first episode of Transformers Animated. So that's going to be, apparently they're just shuffling things all over the place. There'd been, I know, talk about how their Star Trek channel is pretty much just the next generation. But the ads that they're showing saying, hey, this is the Transformers channel, this is what we're doing, they show stuff excluding Robots in Disguise 2001, but going all the way back to Beast Machines, but not Beast Wars.
Oh, that's weird.
Strange.
So they've got clips from Cyberverse, they've got clips from Robots in Disguise 2015, they've got clips from Prime, they've got clips from Animated, they've got clips from Armada, and then they have clips from Beast Machines. And that's it. Go home. And just stop there. I did go to their site and do a search for what they've got listed for on demand. And they've got Cyberverse, and then they've got all of Animated, though the drop down says season 1, but they've just got them all sorted as season 1. They've got all of G1 on there, so presumably G1 might be, I mean, I'll probably have this on in the background intermittently for the next week or two just to see what pops up. But they do have G1 available on demand through Rebirth. And then they also have Dark of the Moon. Just, you know.
Just Dark of the Moon.
Just Dark of the Moon. None of the other movies. Just right in the middle there. Just Dark of the Moon.
You feel like a Transformers movie, but you really only feel like the one with Patrick Dempsey in it. And I hasten to add John Malkovich and Frances McDormand.
Aw, man. I hope they had fun.
And Ken Jeong, who gets killed by Laserbeak.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
If you want to see Ken Jeong get killed by Laserbeak, there you go.
My favorite Ken Jeong role. No, that's a lie. That'd be Community.
And then for Laserbeak to sort of taunt him beforehand?
Yeah.
Like, oh, Jerry, you were my favorite. Laserbeak kind of rules in that movie.
Yeah, like, does he get killed in that movie? I'm surprised he doesn't show up later.
I am reasonably sure he gets killed in that movie.
Yeah, probably. So I assume that anyone listening to our podcast is interested in revisiting old Transformers series. So it's a free ad-supported streaming service. It's set up sort of like cable in the sense that it's just pre-programmed, which I personally like because as a person with ADHD, I often do not like having to make decisions. So I like it just being something I can turn on and decisions are happening for me.
Crashed.
So I don't have to say, hey, do I want to watch Animated? Do I want to watch Prime? Here it is. But then they also have the on-demand selections. So yeah, that's a good way for this stuff to be available to people to watch again. I think we lost David.
Oh, did we? Oh, dear.
I heard Discord's little disconnecting sound.
Oh dear, yes, he's not showing up in the voice thing. Is he in the... Okay, well, I guess we were pretty much done here.
Yeah,
so,
the kitten situation here is getting a little out of hand, as you might notice from the background noise.
Thankfully, I just have a dog.
There he is. Do we have
there he is.
Do we have a David back? We have a David back.
Okay. Hello, David.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, every once in a while, Discord crashes, like, it over-exceeds the RAM that's allowed and just shuts down.
Oh, that's rough.
Nah, it's fine. Usually it waits until after we're done recording. Anyway, finish the episode because we're done.
Alright, yeah, so that does it for us this week. We'll be back next week when we get into some Mighty Big Trouble.
Mighty Big Trouble in Little Iacon?
We get into the third, we get into the second half of this mini season, which means stuff is gonna get real.
Oh, right.
Things are gonna happen.
The season's only 6 episodes over, so it's already half over.
That's right, and we are going to find out who our mysterious villainous mastermind is.
I want to know. Actually, just a warning. If you look at Tricerashot's wiki page, you will get spoiled. So.
Yeah, in fact, if you look at the page for this episode, you get spoiled.
You get spoiled. Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
Like, this episode, it does not name the Decepticon that shows up in this episode, but does spoil the guy he's working for.
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, granted, it does list all the characters in the characters section.
And I think they're all listed in the credits as well.
Yeah.
And also, I think this character had just had a new toy out.
Well, yes, we knew they were coming, but...
Mm-hmm. Alright, Yeah, so until next time, I'm Rob.
I'm Jen.
And I'm David, and wondering where that toy is now. It must be in the box behind me.